Hey everybody, today I want to go through and map out the par over the different areas of the tank with the two Stratons, and I've got some awesome coral from Eating Corals, and I want to kind of work out where best to put it. But if you look at the tank, it's in a hell of a state, right in the uglies, and I thought, well, before I do any par mapping, let's do a water change, give it a really good clean through, and then we'll do that and then get on to the mapping of par. So this is 24 hours later and it's looking a lot cleaner. Unfortunately, I'd forgotten to switch on my microphone, so I'm having to record this as a voiceover. So I have the Parwise Pro ready and a mobile phone connected to it, and then I'll map top, middle and bottom, moving left to right in the three areas, and some really interesting figures here. So let's start with the left hand side as you're looking at it and taking the top par measurement. This is coming in at 670 par. And then moving to more of a midpoint here, we now have 400 par. And then finally, if I can finally get it down to the sand bed, on the left hand side at the sand bed, we have 260 par. Then moving on to the middle, at that highest point area, we only have 150 par. Now you'll notice this is right between the two Stratons and high enough there's no light bleed. Then we move to the middle point and we have 230 par. And then at the sand bed down here, we have 200 par. Now, moving on to the final column on the far right hand side, and when we measure here at the highest point there, what I'm measuring is 500 par. Now I think I was a little bit lower than I was when I measured the highest point on the last one. It's a little bit difficult to judge that, but yeah, 500 par there. And then moving down to that midpoint area, we have 340 par, and then moving it right down to the sand bed, and we'll finally get down there, we have 180 par. So some quite interesting results with that middle point as well. So here you can see the mapping, and if you want to pause the screen here, you can. I also thought I'd just treat the tank to a whole load of copepods and some live mysis as well. I try to keep the pod population reasonably well topped up, particularly with mandarins and pipefish and things like that in the tank. I think it's really good to keep them high, and also as the tank's still a little bit new, I think it might help with the maturity of the tank coming along as well. So hopefully you found that interesting. If you did, you know what to do with that like and hype button, and I'll see you in another video really soon.